Good day, everyone. So this is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today we are going to reminisce and travel to the past and talk about the top 10 most historic Miss Universe winners. So these are the top 10 list of the most historic records that changed the history of the pageant. So let's begin. Starting with number 10, and that is the first Miss Universe winner. It would be rude not to see this on the list. Our winner in 1952 is Armi Kuusela from Finland. She can be considered as the woman who started it all. She became our very first Miss Universe, and she is the one who started everything in the history of Miss Universe. Number 9 is the shortest and tallest Miss Universe. The shortest height recorded of a Miss Universe winner is 5 feet 4 inches, and it's actually a toss or a tie between Miss Universe 1958 Colombia's Marina Zuluaga and Miss Universe 1965 Thailand's Apasra Hongsakula. Both of them stands 5'4". And the tallest Miss Universe is Miss Universe 2003 Amelia Vega from the Dominican Republic, standing 6 feet and 2 inches. Now that's a height. Well, our number 8 is the oldest and youngest Miss Universe. The oldest Miss Universe ever crowned is Miss Universe 1997, USA's Brook Lee. She's 26 years and 128 days old. While the youngest Miss Universe to ever win the crown is, of course, our very first Miss Universe, Finland's Armi Kuusela. She won when she was 17 years and 303 days old. Now, I don't think someone could beat that record anymore because you need to be 18 before you can compete in Miss Universe. So she'll be keeping that record for a long time. Number 7, since IMG has already shifted to the continental selection of winners, of course, we have to include as well our first Continental Miss Universe winners, starting with, of course, from Europe, Miss Universe 1952, Armi Kuusela from Finland. Oh my gosh, how many times have I already mentioned her here? North America is USA's Miriam Stevenson, Miss Universe 1954. South America, Miss Universe 1957, Gladys Zender from Peru. And from Asia is Japan's Akiko Kojima, Miss Universe 1959. From Australia and Oceania is, of course, Australia's Kerry and Wells, Miss Universe 1972. And the last continent to ever take the Miss Universe title is from Africa, and that is South Africa's Margaret Gardiner, 1978. Don't expect any winner from Antarctica, of course, unless penguins can compete. Number 6 is the first dethroned winner. Of course, this could never be ignored because this definitely is in the history of Miss Universe. It was Miss Universe 2002 Oxana Fedorova from Russia. She is actually considered still as one of the most beautiful winners in history, and I agree. Of course, we always have a lot of speculations and assumptions on why she was dethroned, but as long as there is no official announcement from the Miss Universe organization, we'll just stay with those assumptions. And after she was dethroned, she was replaced by, of course, the first runner-up from Panama, Justine Pasek, who also became the first Miss Universe title holder from Panama. Number 5, of course, this is one of the most recent ever, so who could never forget this? The wrongly announced Miss Universe winner, and that happened in 2015 when Steve Harvey hosted the pageant. He announced Colombia as the winner of the Miss Universe 2015 pageant, and the thing here is Ariadna already received her crown, received her bouquet, and then a few minutes later, Steve Harvey went back on stage and admitted because the rightful winner and supposed to be winner is the Philippines' Pia Alonso Wurtzbach, and it was a bittersweet moment for us pageant fans. And as a Filipino, it was a sweet victory simply because finally we took home another crown. But we feel very sad as well for Miss Colombia because That is the kind of emotion that must never happen again. We just cannot figure out how painful it is for Ariadna. But everyone already moved on. We just don't want to see that happen again. But we love Steve Harvey. Number 4 is the longest gap between two Miss Universe titles, and this was achieved by Miss Universe 2016, Frances Iris Mitena, and I predicted France to win Miss Universe 2016 that year when I was making my final prediction. So Iris won after 63 years. I mean, that's more than 6 decades. The first time they won was in 1953, and the most recent one is 2016. So imagine the long wait to get this title. So congratulations to France and to Iris Mitena for making this historic moment that is the longest ever for Miss Universe. Number 3 is, of course, the first Black Miss Universe. This is one of the most historic moments in the Miss Universe pageant. It was achieved by Miss Universe 1977 Janelle Commission from Trinidad and Tobago by becoming the first Black Miss Universe, and certainly paved the way for inclusivity and equality, and that everyone is beautiful and can be Miss Universe regardless of your skin color. See the effect of summer. Well, anyway, so that was actually one of my favorite crowning moments, because it is just amazing that finally all barriers, all doors of impossibility has been broken down because of that victory. So that's why it is included and is one of the most historic moments ever. And if a first Black Miss Universe is making history, how about our first back-to-back for Black Miss Universe? Or shall I say, back-to-black victory. So this is my number 2, our first back-to-black victory in Miss Universe. It was when 1998 when Wendy Fitzwilliam from Trinidad and Tobago won Miss Universe, and then who would have thought that the next edition we will be crowning another Black contender? Well, this was made possible because of the amazing, the bubbly, and the beautiful Ampuli Kwalahobi from Botswana, who made 2 historical records. Number 1, first ever and the only winner from Botswana. And of course, this one, the achieving the back-to-black victory. This is just a historic moment. And you can see in the video of their crowning moment that even Wendy Fitzwilliam almost tripped because she was so excited to crown Ampuli Kwalahobi. And I truly enjoyed that crowning moment. And speaking of back-to-back, the number 1 most historic Miss Universe win went to the back-to-back victory of Venezuela in the Miss Universe pageant. So this happened in 2008 and 2009. First, when Diana Mendoza won Miss Universe 2008, it was not an easy competition because Colombia is definitely giving her a strong fight. And then in 2009, who would have thought that the 18-year-old Stefania Fernandez could pull a back-to-back victory for Venezuela? That was a victory that we did not expect, but all of us celebrated because it was just so historic. But then again, Stefania Fernandez didn't win easily because Dominican Republic definitely gave her a very, very tough fight. So I must say that these back-to-back victories are well-deserved and well-fought victory and will always be part of the history of the Miss Universe pageant. So that's it. These are the top 10 most historic wins in Miss Universe. What do you think? If you think I have forgotten something, don't forget to hit the comment section below and let's discuss about it. Don't forget to share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to give a thumbs up, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. So for now, thank you very much for spending time with me and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.